Welcome back to I Wani Hug That Gator. Endings 1 and 2 are out of the way now, which paves the way for 3 and 4. And in my opinion, these endings are much more wholesome and enjoyable. As always, if you're enjoying the series on the channel so far, leave a like on the video, and subscribe if you aren't already. Now, without further ado, ending 3 awaits. Taking a deep breath, I reiterate that Olivia and I had told our former art teacher, back when he had saved us from the blonde bitch currently glaring daggers at me. From the moment Mia took Olivia away to finding them in the classroom to when she slapped herself in the face with a glitter-covered poster. However, I decide to stretch the truth about why Mia was in the classroom with Olivia and only mention that she was harassing her. Last thing Olivia needs is to be interviewed about her own involvement in all this. I did my best to remain collected, but recalling everything that happened reminds me of how Mr. Idacon had always tried to look out for us. My throat dried out as I continued on in spite of my faltering voice. Mr. Nito. Principal Scalar's voice brought me back from my memories and into the room. Mia was sneering at me. Ben's brows were knitted together in worry. Yeah, you're going to have to deal with this, little man. The principal. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. She moves around her desk. She sets a paper she had been looking over in her hands once more. The principal stands directly in front of us now with an unreadable expression. In addition to the report itself, our Idacon left behind his account of what happened. In it, he describes Mia's actions as opening hospital actions that were only interrupted once he used Scalar sighs in astonishment. Once he used the estrus chaser. However, it seems Idacon left some things out of his report. There's no motive for anything that happened, no matter who was at fault. I'm not sure why he'd leave something like that out, but as it stands, there are far too many unknowns here for my liking. Now, I would like to give the benefit of the doubt, especially at a time like this, but given the extent of the destruction and the previous... She's struggling, man. Besides, making a big deal out of this during an audit isn't going to look good for the school. I'm finding it hard to believe your intentions here are completely professional, Mr. McKnight. Ha ha! Called out for being a simp. He freezes like a deer in the headlights. Kayla grumbles to herself, placing a hand on her head while we all await the verdict. I feel bad for her. Between the mountains of paperwork and half-dozen mugs on her desk, it's easy to tell she's overworked. It would bring me no greater relief than to have you expelled and out of my hands. Unfortunately, I don't have the time or energy to deal with this. Mia, you're suspended for 3 days, and I'm marking your record again. Whoa. Now, if you three don't mind, leave my office and leave me be. Why is she smiling? She doesn't even look up at any of us. I turn towards Ben, who looks both scared and relieved. And Mia, who looks positively overjoyed. Yeah, she practically skips out the office without another word, leaving both Ben and I to stare blankly for a few seconds. Another glare from Scalar sends us both out the room in an instant. Nice. Seriously? That's it? Oh my lord. It all hits me at once. She just gets to walk away? After everything she did to Olivia, she gets the equivalent of a slap on the wrist. I watch as Mia happily strolls off down the hall, though a good distance ahead. That... Inko, are you okay? Am I okay? Ben, what the hell are you thinking? On top of everything else, between our teacher dying and what Olivia's going through, could this not have fucking waited? Oh, okay, we're giving Ben the deuces. Look, no, Olivia, is she alright? She crashed her wheelchair, she's stuck at home. She can barely leave her room, let alone the house. And you're over here playing games with interpersonal drama like a schoolchild. Inko, I'm sorry. Are you? Because here you are dragging me halfway across the school so that crazy bitch can use me as a scapegoat when I just want to go home. And... and you're helping her by being her lawyer. Holy shit, dude. I used to have respect for you. Look, it's not like that. And how is it? It's hard to explain. She gives me suckies after school. I can't deny her, man. Like, surely you understand. I know how cringe it was, but come on, it's Ben we're talking about here. Of course it's supposed to sound cringe. You know what? I'm already drained. I don't have the energy to spend on this. Inko, nobody's actually in trouble. It's fine. My withering glare does its job as Ben reluctantly backs down. Look, man, it's just for the best. For you, for Olivia, for the school. I can't believe this. Now I know why Olivia hates you. I feel a cruel satisfaction as my words lash at Ben, his face growing more distraught. Oh, look. Get your shit together, man. The metal, dude. I turn to leave, and get away from everything. Finko, please, you don't understand. Yeah, I really don't. Just listen to me, okay? Oh? No. Oh! Ooh! Hard brain mode, yeah. I have to take my sunglasses off in an attempt to see through the darkness better. Olivia, the heck happened in here? Why is it so dark? I make out Olivia's shape in her bed. No reason. Just been playing games all day, in the dark. Thought it'd be fun. Well, I'm turning on the light. No, don't. You'll ruin it. The room flickers to life. Olivia's bed has been arranged into a neat nest of blankets and her in the middle. She lies curled on her side with a multitude of old sketchbooks and loose papers piled around her. Quite a setup. Hi. Hey, well that's cute, but how did it get so dark? Olivia weakly shields herself under her covers. Is this paint? Olivia, did you paint over your window? Yes I did, and I'm proud of it. Why would you go and do that? The light coming in offended my blackened heart, and my window... The light coming in offended my blackened heart, and my window became a canvas into the new darkness in my life. Oh my god, okay. I am now my own greatest work of art, a living piece of despair. Oh, raptured Jesus. Olivia, you're not a living art exhibit. You got sad and painted your window black. It's a performance piece. Now turn the light back off. Not happening. I go and sit by her side. Although we did take our shades off, they are suddenly back on her face. She leans up a little and offers a spot closer to her. Hey, you okay? I don't know. I take the spot, feeling the bed sink beneath me. Ah, sweet. Olivia takes the blanket she's wrapped in and bundles them up higher on herself. What's all this paper for? Nothing. They're all for nothing. Come on, you know what I mean. I pick up the torn cover of a notebook and see it's dated for 3 years ago. Have you been looking through these all day? Her head bobs in a meek nod. There sure is a lot. There's not enough. I should have done more. Her teeth clench when an involuntary hiccup escapes her. God. I may as well just forget all of it. It's all useless. It crushes me to see her like this. But maybe getting her to talk about it will help her, just a bit. I'd like to hear more. Olivia sniffles a bit and reaches a hand out, grasping in the air towards one of the pages in front of her. I lean forward to bring it closer. There's a soft whistling sigh while her watery eyes scan over the page. Yeah, see this one? Her hand shakily pokes through her blanket cocoon, landing on a crumpled page of a highly detailed palm. He sketched that for me to show me how he draws hands. I see, that's definitely his work. It is, isn't it? I never would have gotten anywhere without him, and now... I watch her bite back the urge to tear up. Hell, I probably wouldn't have stuck with art in general. I wanted him to be there when I made it. Made it? Yeah, made it across the finish line, you know? Well, now he won't see me fail either. Her mocking laughter is as hollow as tears but at her eyes. Come on, don't say that. What's this one? That one? That's from when I was struggling with form. I had to go back to fundamentals for a bit. That was tough. It was tedious, but he made it fun. How about... There's a spiral dated back to her freshman year in arm's reach. This one. Oh, that one's embarrassing. I was barely able to draw back then. I don't judge. You've seen my work. How could I? Olivia silently pages through the bound notebook, recalling a memory associated with every page. With each turn of the page, her voice grew hoarser. Her hands tremble and her breaths are shorter and harsher. And when she comes to a sterile white page, Olivia breaks. Oh, another huggy. I draw her into a hug as she cries. Poor girl crumbles completely, all her energy now going into her sorrowful wails. My own eyes sting, but I have to be strong for Olivia's sake. There's no words to her cries, only her regrets and anguish given voice in loud screams. Those won't last as her voice gives out, finally spent. She's now left simply letting her tears flow freely onto the blanket and my jacket. The notebook that she held onto tightly finally releases, her tense grip having broken the binding and letting the pages drift downward individually. If it weren't for the wall behind me, I'd be on my back and held down by the tired girl. With my head practically atop hers, I feel the last remnants of her shuddering gasps. This didn't work. I'm such an idiot. Why would it? She doesn't want to be thinking about Ida, moron. Okay, plan B. I clearly can't do this alone. You let her go? Why would you do that? Hey, let's go into the living room, alright? No. Come on, it's too dark in here. How long will you keep the window like that? Forever. Come on, that can't be healthy. You need sunlight. Olivia protests by digging into my shoulder with her muzzle. Guts need sunlight too. A long sigh. She knows I'm right. Promise to clean it up later? Okay. Thanks. Really, I think we should head into the living room. Will you come with me? No, I want to stay here. Please. Okay, can I at least pick out a movie or something from the living room? She nods her head in response. Alright, do you need anything else? There's some soda in the fridge. Bring some for both of us? Alright. I move my legs over to the edge of the bed and hop off. Ooh, you weren't supposed to see that. Olivia, you alright? What happened? Olivia hides her tear-marked face with her hands in shame. I tried to walk. Oh, bless. You what? Her hands drop along with her head. I don't know. My eyes drained of life. She stares at the mess of papers before her. Everything's gone. Nothing makes sense anymore. All I have is this hollow feeling. And I wasn't thinking at all, and... Olivia looks up at me again, eyes pleading for something. I'd try for a miracle, okay? You blame me? I don't know what to say. Does it hurt? I'm fine, it just tingles. Maybe that means there's still some feeling below my knee. Isn't that good? No, it's not. We need a first aid kit or something. Nico, it's not even that bad. What if it gets infected? I watch as Olivia gets ready to protest, but finally sighs in defeat. Fine, just get it over with. I'll go get Sophia. She probably knows how to... No! Why not? I don't want them to know, alright? Olivia, I'm not a doctor. I can't even remove a splinter without screwing everything up. Olivia casts a look aside. Man, she's not intending to follow up on this at all. Be right back, okay? Softly whines. Oh. With haste, I quietly leave the room to search for anything that might be able to help. Alright, I think that should do it. Let me know if it gets too cold. I look up to see Olivia still looking away from me, giving her best pouty impression. I know you don't like being taken care of, but I don't want you to get hurt. Yeah, well, it's still weird. Place a gentle hand on the side of her snout. Gently coaxing her to look back at me. That's sweet. Feeling better? She tries to look annoyed, even as I use my thumb to caress her cheek. That's so cute. Eventually, the last of her defenses fall, and a faint, pained smile forms across her face as she nestles further into my hand. Yeah, a bit. Good. With that taken care of, I finally breathe a sigh of relief. How to figure out the next issue. How to get her to the living room. She's definitely not going to go do a silly knee walk. Not with how her knee currently looks, like the world's largest grape. Oh, God. That left only one real option. Forgive me, legs, for what I'm about to put you through. You're about to, fireman's lifter? Oh. I can feel her claws dig into the back of my jacket and her tail bumping against my leg. Getting through her door was a struggle, but Olivia coaches me through it and even shuts the door with her tail. Damien's lying on the couch, engrossed in some game. He turns to see us at the sound of Olivia's door closing. Hey, there you guys are! Vinny waves from the recliner. Liv, Vinky! He must have gotten home while I was bandaging Olivia's leg. Hey, guys! Why are you carrying her like that? My wheelchair is busted, remember? I know, but you always like to scoot around on your knees. For a moment, Olivia and I lock eyes, not knowing how to answer. I think he's just helping Liv is all, Vin. Oh, thank goodness he's caught on. Ah, because they're practicing, right?
Something like that. Damien moves his legs to make room for Olivia. Well, have a seat. So what's up? Set her down on the couch. Just wanted to be out here a while, get some extra company. For sure, for sure. Well, I'm just wiping the floor with Vinny in War Club 40M here. He's not. Might switch over to something else soon if this bore fest doesn't end. You want to give it a shot? The comment is directed at Olivia. Excuse me, it ricochets to me when he doesn't get a response. Well, I don't play games much at all, but sure. Come on, Olivia. I'll need a mentor. I looked to Olivia, who merely nods at the Damien mini-me. Awesome! I'll grab the other controllers. Vinny uses the footrest of the recliner as a springboard to the plastic bin of controllers. With the younger boy busy, Olivia takes the opportunity to readjust herself, sliding herself closer until she's hip to hip with me. Cute. Here you go. Vinny offers 2 translucent controllers. While I take one, Olivia holds up her hand. I'll sit this one out for now, little man. Oh, okay. So how'd I do? You see the rank on the screen by your guy there? No, there's only one next to yours and Vinny's. Well, there you go. Oh. You suck pretty bad. Give me mine. I pick up her controller on the floor and she takes it. With some practice motions, she enters the match. Alright, I'll show you how to really play this game. Now with Olivia in our squad, she manages to pick up my slack. Watching Olivia play and with her tutorship, I start to get the hang of the game. For a moment, I look away from the virtual bloodshed and see that Olivia is enjoying herself, surrounded by her folks playing the silly game for a few hours. Just for a while, she's feeling a little better. A few games later, there's a knock at the door. Vinny jumps up to get it. Hi, Dad! The figure stumbles in through the blizzard and removes his heavy jacket. Geez, this weather. Hey, all. Inko, didn't expect you to still be here. Good evening, Randy. Randy tosses down a bag of salt that's on his shoulder to the living room floor with a loud thud. Playing games together, I see. I hope that means you all got your homework all squared away. Yeah, it's taken care of. Vinny threw his in the garbage disposal, though. I didn't. See? He's denying it. Hey, War Club, huh? You've probably gotten more use out of that game than me by now. Right. Now, your record's still here. Want to join us? Randy sucks the air in through his teeth. Tempting, very tempting, but it's my turn to figure out dinner tonight. Ah, come on, Pops. You barely ever... You rarely get time to relax like this. I know, but the rules are rules. Plus, I'd hate to have your mom cook after enduring all that cold. Poor thing is more frozen than an ice cube. Oh, I just remembered. Hold on, I think I got something. Aha! I hold out the coupon I was compensated with for the art contest. Oh yeah! That's right! 2 large, 2 topping pizzas for $13. I'm unsure if Damien or Vinny's face lights up. Damien poggers at the sound of pizza. Nice. I'm unsure if Damien or Vinny's face lights up more at the mention of pizza, but Randy outshines both by the insane price drop. Even Olivia's heartbeat slightly intensifies. Nice. Holy moly, that real? Pass it over to him. I've been saving it for a while. Seems like a pretty good time. Yeah, alright, let's make it a pizza party then. Hell yeah! Randy takes a moment to dial the number and make the order. I go check on Olivia, who looks just as ecstatic as the Payne brothers. It's just pizza, no need to hyperventilate. I so need this right now. That's so good. It'll still be about half an hour. What's your favorite? Anchovies. Really? Yeah, they don't sell them much these days though. Something to keep in mind. Randy finishes his call and gives a celebratory fist bump. You're a lifesaver, Inko. I was planning on getting together some sashimi or something. Sophia said she finally wanted to try my speciality. Here. You got 2 large meat lovers coming in. And this place is pretty fancy. They got that stuff you like, Olivia. We asked for an extra pie, piled high with as much as they can put on it. Olivia's face, yeah, beams with joy, the end of her tail wagging like an excited puppy's. Oh, that's so good. Alright, the king is in the house. Someone give me a turn. Oh yeah, he's playing in the game now. Hell yeah. Randy, I thought you'd be trying to prep those fish I brought by now. Change of plans. And go through us an offer I couldn't refuse. It's a pizza party now. The Dino Patriarch looks at his watch and, as if summoned by the simple gesture, a series of knocks sound off from the front door. That would be our dinner. Randy heads for the door with a hand already reaching for his wallet. Pizza party? Christmas isn't until next month. Isn't it a little early to start with this sort of thing?
Of course not. There's always time for a little fun. It's Friday night.
Fair enough. Randy returns with the boxes stacked on his arms.
Let's dance.
He sets the boxes on the kitchen table and hands his wife the used coupon. Wow, alright then. The air is filled with a delicious scent of sauce and cheese as Randy opens up all the boxes. Damien and Vinny immediately dive in for the meat lovers pizza like ravenous sharks. The pepperoni and sausage pizza on the table looks appealing, but Randy passes a plate with a slice of anchovy pizza over to Olivia. Thanks, Uncle Randy. Dang, the anchovy one looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I forget that pizzas in America are like mega size. Like, they're so big that you do have to share them, whereas you could just have one pizza all to yourself in Britain. Dang, the anchovy one actually looks pretty good. I don't want to get up and get my own plate, though. Say, Olivia, could I try one of... Mine! I count the fingers on my hand to make sure it's still intact. Oh, come on, I just want to see what it's like. Ah, that old glower. Good luck with that, Inko. I consider what I could do to get Olivia to share. And I recall something so long ago that it feels like a lifetime ago. Slowly reach for Olivia again. Bares her teeth at me. Arr. But instead of going towards the box, my hand lands on her tail and slowly pets the muscular appendage. The tip of her tail starts to wag happily and the gator girl's anger melts away, only to flare up when she pulls her tail away from me. Oi! Her face is red with embarrassment. Ah, can I have a bite now? No. Her mouth snaps shut as my hand reaches for her tail again. Inko! I give the appendage a gentle scritch this time, and it's once again pulled away. How about... Okay, I get it. She pouts, but holds a slice out for me to take a bite. The pizza is absolutely smothered beneath the pepperoni and anchovies. But only one bite. With how greasy this looks, I don't think I'd survive a second. This is so cute. Still, I bring the plate close to and slide the pizza to the edge, taking a sampling bite from it. Good, right? Absolutely. Feel the need to ravenously devour the single slice now, but instead choose to savor the flavor with minuscule bites. Yeah, holy crap, this is good. It is, but that's the only bite you're getting. You sure? I wiggle my fingers at her and she promptly swats my hand. No, I mean, yes. She tries to hold a glare, but I can see her lips quivering with mirth. So how are you feeling? Better, thank you. For dragging me out here. I didn't know how much I needed it. I'm glad. Her palms wrap around my left hand and she gives me a gentle smile, followed by a colossal yawn. Ready to hit the hay? She shakes her head. I don't want to go back in my room. I want to stay out here with you. Randy would probably kill me. I'll bite him back. Come on, I'll see you in the morning. Olivia yawns again, driving her to accept her need for sleep. Feel a vibration in my pocket. Oh. Ding dong, room service. Come drag me out of bed. Figured she'd need help after all. There's no way she's dragging herself anywhere with that knee. Of course, I forgot she had the knee thing, didn't she? Yeah. I make sure to knock twice before letting myself in. Morning, sleepyhead. Morning, stupid head. With Olivia's wounded knee, carrying her is even more difficult than before. I hate to admit it, but I almost dropped her at least twice on the way. Thank Raptor Jesus for Coach Solly's training. But at last we're here. Welcome back to the land of the living. Morning, Olivia. Olivia's eyes still closed, mumbles out what sounds like a good morning as I set her down on the couch. How are you feeling? Alright, I guess. Still a bit groggy. What about you? What about, you know? I pat my knee, which Olivia seems to pick up on. Oh, right. Feels a bit better. Tingly feeling's gone, but it still looks swollen. We might need to redress it then. Hopefully it should be more manageable by Monday. By the way, what did you do with the ice pack? Oh, Guts is using it as a waterbed. Still hope it doesn't pop. Stagnant ice pack water sounds terrible to be in. Hey, Olivia. When you get your wheelchair back, you can go anywhere. Where do you want to go? Anywhere. Wait, so you're asking me out? She falls eerily silent as she turns her head towards me, eyes wide open. Oh man, she's not going to pin me to the floor this time. Damn, that was so hot in the last one. Yeah, I'm asking you out on a date. I'll take you wherever you like. Olivia's mouth opens and closes while she looks at me in astonishment. Olivia, you okay? Oof, oh! I find myself trying not to laugh. Olivia threw herself at me in the strongest hug I'd ever felt. Her arms and even her tail wrapping around me, pressing me tightly against her as she laughs in that cute gremlin giggle of hers. That's so cute! It's so cute! And while that giggling is infectious, my face is pressed against Olivia's ample bosom. What a travesty that is. Oh, Inca, whatever shall you do? Come on, you guys, get a room. No, too happy. Getting a little hard to breathe now. Oh, what a shame. Get over it, you pussy. Gosh, this is the first good thing to happen in forever. I can't even move my arms. Olivia's caught them against my own sides. Wait, she's shifting. We're on our sides now, and I can finally pull my head up enough to take in some air. Wait, what? So what? Oh! Ah, sweet! Death roll! Oh, so what? So that's what's happening as I feel myself flipped over Olivia for a split second, and then I'm back to being beneath her. Jesus. Okay. And then back again, with just enough time to breathe. Olivia, we haven't even decided where to go. I feel like I'm on some kind of personal carnival ride being spun wildly around across the living room floor in Olivia's arms. It's fun, but very, very dizzying. When the gator finally tires herself out, I find myself laid atop her. Oh, okay, never mind. And while I should feel very embarrassed about our compromising position... Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. I'm grinning ear to ear, looking down at my equally happy and light-hearted girlfriend beneath me. I was hoping for so long. Seeing that gentle smile of hers, it sets my heart aflutter. So where do you want to go? You decide. I got nothing. Me? Somewhere I can take Olivia to really show her a good time. How about a picnic? See if it warms up a bit and check out some of the more scenic places around. Well, Caldera is beautiful. I want to explore it a bit. So do I. For a brief moment, the connection between Olivia and I feels stronger than ever as we stare into each other's eyes until she goes right back to keeping me in a warm, scaly embrace. I think the beach would be nice. No way, the marine layer will screw with the weather. How about we go back to the arcade? Seriously, that place smelled horrible. You're right. There's nowhere worth going in Volcaldera Bluffs anyway. Volcaldera Bluffs, huh? Does Volcaldera actually have bluffs? Yeah, dummy, this place was named after them. You ever seen them? No. Sounds perfect then. But those are ages away. Come on, it'll be fun to get away from home a bit. Fine. I'll be over in the morning then. Okay, sure. Nighty-night. Cute. I left my phone rest on my bed as I smiled to myself. Oh, I'm here. You ready? I'll be out in a minute. The door unlocked? No. Don't come in yet. What? Just stand by the curb and be ready. This is gonna be cool. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Gonna come out half naked. No, I'm kidding. I stand by the curb as instructed, facing the door. After a moment, it swings open. Whoosh! A green blur shoots out the door directly for me. Ah! I know better than to flinch. Olivia's tail slams the ground and breaks her to a hole with a stylish skid. She's got a little flower in her hair. She's so fucking cute. You're here! I am. And it looks like you finally got your wheelchair. Oh! She didn't have a wheelchair before, of course. Yeah, it came in just yesterday. Didn't want to tell you to make it a surprise. Does that new wheelchair smell, dummy? Oh, the music too. Well, it looks the same. I do notice how it's lacking all of the old scarring our original one had. So did you hear? Hear what? Exactly. I can sneak up on you now. in your dreams. So you ready for our date? There's a sudden rush of jittery nerves in my chest. It is my first time taking someone out on a date. Trying to rationalize it still doesn't help my nervousness, no. Yeah, I'm ready. She looks at me with a timid smile, hands held together as she tilts her head slightly. She's wearing a new floral hair clip. Come to think of it, it's the first time I've seen her accessorize. Look, her hair looks slightly different too, I don't know. That hair clip looks cute, Olivia. The worry in her grin melts away into a fully joyous smile.
She's so fucking cute!
Thank you, Inko. Oh, wait. You've been out all week. You probably don't need any help. No, it's fine. The tail takes my wrist and guides my hand to the handle. I don't mind at all. Alright, to the metro station. Yes, please. With Olivia in tow, our day begins. Ah, cute. Oh wow, Christmas lights. I swear, they start setting up earlier every year. Soon enough, the whole city will be covered in holiday stuff by the end of the weekend. The mental image of a twinkling Volcalder at night is a pleasing thought. There'll definitely be some photo-worthy shots during that time. What do you think of all of it? The decorations? I like them, why wouldn't I? Yeah, but what's your favorite? I think wreaths look pretty nice on the lampposts. And I like all the crappy snowmen and snow angels in people's yards. I've always wanted to make my own. What about the mistletoe? Yeah? Shut up, you. Actually, I'm curious, are there any dino-specific traditions that you guys celebrate during the winter season? Olivia cocks an eyebrow at my question. Hey, I didn't know you guys celebrated end of summer, so I'm just curious if there's any Saurian-centric holidays I don't know about. Nope, just Christmas, or whatever holiday people celebrate around this time. There's probably no dedicated one out of spite of the cold. That's fair. Now, I can't help but think of doing some ice skating with Olivia. Surely there's wheelchair access for it, right? I look down at Olivia's wheelchair to imagine how it worked, then something interesting catches my eye. There's a small compartment underneath her seat. Looks like a cubby hole with some things inside of it. What's that? Oh, I decided to bring my sketch pad with me. You know, since it's my first time going to the Bluffs, I wanted to draw out the scenery while we're there. Maybe I shouldn't have? Huh? No, that's completely fine. I was just thinking how I should have brought my camera for the same reason, so I'm glad one of us came prepared. As long as we enjoy our time here, that's all that matters. You're right. Olivia takes hold of my hand as she rests her head on top of my shoulder. I've never been around these parts of the city before. Only seen them on car trips. So this is a first for both of us? I can only imagine what it'll look like once all of this is set up. Yeah, maybe we could come back here to visit once it is. I like the sound of that. We enter into the park's main parking lot. Looks like there's a decent amount of people here this evening, which is surprising given that it's still relatively chilly. Then again, such a prominent landmark in the city would still draw in a crowd, even with certain weather conditions. Ooh, there's some food trucks. That'll cover the picnic part. Looks like they got a decent variety of things. Tacos, sandwiches, chicken. Shoot, looks like they all have a bit of a line to them. Plenty of time to do other stuff. I'm not hungry yet, anyway. Glancing around, there's a few gaps in the tree line with trails heading into them. I'd wager they're nature trails, maybe bird-watching ones. Do you want to try one of those trails? Olivia looks almost disappointed as she glances between me and the food trucks. We could grab a snack first before we headed in if you want. She simply shakes her head. I can wait. Plus, I don't want any arm cramps on the trail. Alright then, let's go. The mood is somewhat dampened by the hikers to our front and back, but it doesn't make the natural landscaping any less calming. Honestly, I wasn't sure you'd agree to this. What? A date? No, the hike. That's a new face. You don't seem very interested in nature. Well, I normally wouldn't, since a lot of places outside the city aren't built for people like me. But I thought it'd be nice if you were here. My heart flutters for a second. I'm glad to hear you say that. I think it's a nice break away from how busy everything else is. Out here it's just you, the world, and... Wait, just you and the world, isn't it? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. You plan on sketching out any landscapes? I was planning to before we got here, but I think it'd take too long. Just a sketch then? I'll think about it. You think any of the others are into this sort of thing? The others? Liz, Damien? Nah, probably not. Unless it's community service or something, Liz wouldn't be interested, and Damien is only interested in setting ants on fire with the magnifying glass. Something wrong? No, I just imagine Mia driving a tractor for some reason. Seriously? Yeah, you think she could pull off the farmer look? I refuse to imagine that. The place is quieter than I thought it would be. That's how the woods are, city boy. We live 15 minutes apart. Yeah, I like it quiet. It's nice to not have anybody to worry about. No Mia, no Ben, no Brockling, no Scalar. We have the whole world to ourselves, and nobody else can ruin that. That's a good way of looking at it. I pat Olivia on the shoulder, and she lets out a low groan as she rests her head against my hand. Are you tired already? No, just enjoying us. If it wasn't cloudy today, I'd think my face was starting to get burnt. Another several minutes later, and we're still going strong. You still doing okay? Yeah, I'm still good. Still a bit surprising to me how your arms don't just give away from pushing yourself so often. Well, when you've done it for as long as I have, you start building a tolerance for it. And muscle, at that, you know. You've done it for a while, eh? As long as I can remember. Oh, Olivia? Ah, crap, what the hell? Turned to face her, looking at the source of the sound. The wheel on her chair is stuck in an indentation in the trail, and she's struggling to push herself out. Without a word, I quickly step behind her and grab her handlebars, helping Olivia push herself from the nature trap. Thanks, Inko, but what was that? I'm not sure. Take a closer look at the trail to investigate. The indentation that Olivia got caught in extends across the entirety of the trail. Almost looks like a tire track? And then you got stuck in a tire track. What's a tire track doing on a hiking trail? Maybe somebody got lazy. The place is supposed to be pedestrian traffic only. I feel a wave of nervousness overcome me as I glance around the breadth of the trail. When was the last time we saw a sign? Aren't there supposed to be maps around to tell us where we are? Where's everybody else? The realization dawns on me. I have no idea where we are. Huh? Dude, seriously? I thought you planned this whole thing. I thought we were following the signs. Well, we need to find out where we are. I don't want to die out here. The trail has to lead somewhere, right? If we keep going, we'll find something. Can't we turn back? And risk getting turned around more? We can't be too far from something. Just follow the tracks. That's stupid. That's dumb. No, just turn around and go back the way you came. What's wrong with that? You know? Okay, I trust you. For every minute that we keep looking for a sign of salvation, the darker it gets. Oh no. Olivia suggested I use my phone to find the right directions, but the lack of bars throws away any means of traversal guidance. So I keep reassuring Olivia that we'll get out eventually. There's a tinge of worry that's beginning to grow in the pit of my stomach. The last thing I want to do is spend the night in the woods. At best, I know that as long as I have my phone's compass, we won't be moving in circles. So westward we are bound, following the trail at a more cautious pace. It's as we crest a blind turn north that we finally hear salvation. What the hell? Oh my god, a human! Why, hey there! Oh, thank Raptor Jesus, finally another living being. The scruffy-looking agent looks to be a park ranger. You two lost? Yeah, we sort of got mixed up on the trails and couldn't find any maps. Huh, sounds about right. Happens all too often around here. Anywho, I'm assuming you two are looking for a particular sight to see? Yeah, do you know the way? He hums in thought for a moment with his head sweeping left and right. Finally, the ranger smiles and points at a particular path, just wide enough for Olivia's chair. That one there will lead you to the best view here. Then all you need to get back is take any trail east. They all branch off near the park. Thank you so much, sir. Don't mention it, and call me Ranger Teddy. Nice. The most breathtaking view. Olivia gasps as her eyes peer over the provocative trail that leads in and takes in the vista that is the bluffs. Over the edge, I can see a number of branches jutting from the cliff face and past the ocean laps at the base of the bluff. While I look below us, Olivia's eyes lock onto something further away. I follow her eyes and... whoa. I'm really regretting my camera now. Yeah, because what I see is a 1 in a million shot. Taking a spot on the rickety wooden table, I feel it groan beneath me. This spot must be one of those less trekked to, if the stuff here is in such disrepair. Knowing that, I feel like the spot is more private. Oh yeah? Hey, Inko. Yeah? He holds up a sketch pad, giving me the sweetest pitiful look. Do we have time to... Oh, yeah, of course. I'm sure we can manage to get back as long as the sun is still up. Her smile radiates with the power of 1,000 suns. And her hands quickly flip the pad open to a fresh page and start on the sketch. Compared to her deliberate strokes when painting or doing calligraphy, her sketch pencil moves in quick, rapid strokes. Her head is constantly moving between the page and the cliff view, and her eye carries an ember in it, akin to when we'd gone to the arcade. As Olivia is engrossed with drawing the beautiful bluffs, I'm engrossed by the beautiful girls that drive to create. Still time passes and the sun slowly moves lower and lower. A cool gust of ocean air blows over us, and I can see the shiver run through Olivia. Checking the time, it's only about 4 o'clock. I curse the short winter days because Olivia is out of time. Olivia? Almost done. The page is almost fully used, showing a very rough duplicate of the cliffside she'd been focused on. The final touch was to add a simple signature in the only blank space she had left, holding the full drawing up in triumph. Wow. I know, right? The sheer smugness radiating from her grin lasts for all of a minute. Wiped away by another ocean breeze that makes us both shiver. Even her nose scrunches up in irritation as she sniffs heavily. Achoo! Jesus! Holy shit, that sounded like a fucking shotgun. I can imagine. Especially as it bounces off the cliff wall. I think she even managed to spook the seagulls nesting in branches down below. Bless you. She grumbles her thanks as she wipes at her irritated nose. You okay? Yeah. She sniffles again. Sea air just sucks. The atmosphere is cooling rapidly too. We should get going then. Some warm food would be good. Not yet. When she sees my questioning look, she continues. I want to see the sunset first. You sure? That means we'll have to take the path back in the dark. We'll be fine. As proof, she shines her phone's flashlight at me. Alright then. Slowly the sun starts to dip as if sinking into the sea. Oh, that's so sweet. Just watching the natural world move on. Simply me and Olivia and the wonderful view in our little private spot. Fingers gently wrap around my hand and I reciprocate until our palms are interlocked. Alas, the sun crests the horizon completely, the last ray of light illuminating Olivia's tiny smile. Thanks to Ranger Teddy's directions, finding our way back to where we started, our hiking journey was easy, even if it was a bit too dark for comfort. When we returned to the main area of the park, it's also gotten a lot less crowded. Some of the food trucks have called it a day and as well and left. We're not cutting it close to the last metro home, right? Yeah, the last one will be in another hour or so. Yeah, I was worried I was taking too long. Then we'd have to stay overnight, alone, in the wilderness. I want to check out those food trucks now. Here, here. Looks like some of the food trucks are still around, probably to draw in the late night crowd. And there's practically no lines for them either. Neat! Let's see, what sounds good to eat right now? What are you craving, Liv? Olivia? I glance over to see what she's looking over to a nearby playground. Looks a bit derelict, having endured the outside elements for who knows how long. Something catching your eye? It's just that I haven't been on a swing in ages. Really? Aww. Back when I was little, yeah. Whenever Damien's family took me to a park with them. Then I sort of stopped. Safety concerns and all that crap. Inko? I'm sure the trucks will be here for a while longer. Would you like to try it? Are you sure? I mean, it's getting pretty late. Come on, we got time. Okay, let's do it. Olivia wheels herself back towards the small play area of the park. I follow right behind, taking the short walk to examine the metal structure. Aww. Aww, there's a view too. Swing set looks rough to say the least. The port bar's paint is cracking off, showing the heavy rust beneath. The chains are crusty, covered in sparse remnants of safety tubing. And the seats, they're so loose and wobbly, I fear the entire thing would fall apart if even Vinny sat on it. Olivia, are you sure? Hold it steady, would ya? I grasp the change to hold the plastic seat in place while Olivia hops over onto it. The metal and plastic groan momentarily as Olivia settles herself in. She moves her tail aside so it doesn't smack into me. Well, are you gonna start pushing? Oh, right. Olivia snickers for a moment as I place my hands on her back. It's a rhythmic motion now, to and fro. With every instance of her swinging back towards me, I push her with a bit more force to increase the momentum. Eventually, Olivia starts pivoting her tail to maintain her movement, meaning I no longer have to assist her. So I position myself in front of her to watch as she swings like a pendulum. The creaking of metal becomes a simple white noise as I look on at her with ease. Cool night breeze and the swing's movements gently ruffle Olivia's hair. With a cherubic smile, Olivia's eyes close as she loses herself to the simple enjoyment of swinging through the air. I see Olivia having a moment where all of her cares are gone, where there's no troubles or drama consuming her. To see her truly at peace. It's an image worth 1,000 words, and one I hope to never forget. Ah. After a while, I sit beside her on the accompanying swing. Hey, Olivia. Yeah? The voice is a soft whisper of contentment. What are you thinking? I'm thinking about today. It was nice. Really nice, Inko. Thank you for taking me here. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was worried. Don't be. How could I not? It's my first date. Inko? Yeah? About the formal... Oh, do you not want to go? Olivia's eyes open and I can see them tremble. I want to go, it's just... Anakin's memorial. Oh. It's tricky leaning to the... it's tricky leaning to the side, but I managed to place my hand on her shoulder for emotional support. I understand, Olivia. Whatever you want to do, I'll support you. Her fingers ring together. I know you will, Inko. So, could you support me during the eulogy too? My hand cups her cheek tenderly and I give her the most reassuring smile. Of course, Olivia. Her eyes close once more as she leans into my hand, nuzzling against it. It's so cute. She sighs pitifully as I draw her away, but smiles. Thanks, Inko. I think I'm ready to go now. Mrs. Payne's voice carries a tone of worry with it. Turning to her, I see the older woman staring at Olivia's door. What is it, ma'am? She shakes her head with a smile just shy of uneasy. Oh, nothing. I wanted to make the night extra special for her, so I decided to break out my old sewing machine. We were going to tailor the dress together, but... Another shake of her head. It's fine, Inko. Was it, though? What if it isn't? What could I even do if it wasn't? I nod and lean back, letting the small talk between everyone else continue. My concern only grows heavier as we wait, though. And inevitably... Honk, honk. That must be your ride. Oh, she's not out yet. Oh dear, I'll go and hurry Olivia along then. My voice is quick to cut her off. I'll check, Mrs. Payne. All eyes are on me, all questioning why. I'll check. Damien, Liz, can you hold the driver for a bit? Damien flashes me a thumbs up as Liz heads out. Liz thumbs up and heads out, Liz's body following after. Don't take too long, okay? Her head departs at my nod. Oh god. When I move to Olivia's door, her surrogate parents follow. Sorry, but could Olivia and I have some privacy? Please? Yeah, Sophia almost protests, but thankfully Randy takes her hand. Yeah, better hurry, that driver won't wait too long now. Oh god, what's going on? They walk into the kitchen quietly whispering to one another. My knuckles tap the door just hard enough that Olivia had to hear it. Another couple taps. Olivia? My fingers wrap around the handle of the door and twist. A bit nervous now. Ooh, why? Okay, what's kind of worrying though and surprising is, like even in the worst ending, she got dressed for this formal thing, you know? Pushing the door open, I'm greeted by sheer blackness. The sound of my blood pumping is in my ear from Olivia's weak voice. Quick as lightning, my hand finds the light switch and flicks it on. And I see... Oh. Hey. The relief is so powerful, I have to steady myself with a hand on the wall. I don't know what I was expecting. Olivia's okay, just... You're not dressed? You're not dressed? Ah, wrong words. Olivia sits atop her bed, still in the clothes she wore today in school. Not the handmade dress that's on her wheelchair. It's eerily similar to a month ago how she's curled up in her sheets with wrapped up paper once again spread over her bed. The only difference this time is Guts sitting in my spot and chewing idly on the pieces of paper. Olivia picks him up, nuzzling comfortingly into a plush pet. What's wrong, Olivia? Rat is set down with a heavy sigh and Guts scampers away. Smooth sliding. With my spot freed up, I sit next to Olivia. I pick up one of the crumpled pages and unwrap it. The call Mr. Kaida kind of teacher is to be unflattering. He was above and beyond that. He was loved to all. Next line is crossed out. The rest of the lines are crossed out. They're all variations of the same few phrases put together in every possible combination. The strike-throughs grow increasingly more aggressive with each line deemed unworthy. Yep, I pick up another sheet. It's the same thing. Each new page is just crossed out attempts to get the thoughts in her head. Stop that. Olivia, are you okay? That's a stupid question. No, I'm fine. It's just... It's been months and I'm still not ready to say goodbye. Meanwhile, everyone else has moved on. Stupid, isn't it? I understand. You don't have to give a speech or anything if you don't want to. Olivia sags and sways until her head is laid softly on my shoulder. Aww. I feel her fingers intertwine with my own and finally allow her anxiety to escape with a heavy and slow exhale. The minute of tranquility is then shattered by a blaring horn. What is that? Ah, crap. I take my phone out to see the half-dozen texts from Damien and Liz, all of them expressing my need to hurry up. Go without us. Damn. Something came up. We're gonna do something else. Oh. Alright, take care. Oh, man. Okay. So, it's kind of like the opposite of the first one where Liz and Damien end up doing something else. Me and Olivia might end up doing something else. Either way, we'll find out. We'll find out, you know? With that weight off our shoulders, I let my phone fall onto the bed next to us. I told them to go on ahead. But God, Inko, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. No, you spent all that time getting ready with Auntie, even helped me with the dress, but I can't do anything. Come on, Olivia, don't worry about it. I don't need to go to the winter formal. I just want to spend time with you. And we can still do that. Still, I don't want to sit around here, not again, when we could go out somewhere. Any ideas? Nothing comes to mind. We can just take a walk around and see what happens. The Christmas decorations ought to be in full swing, if nothing else. Ah, that's a cute pose. It takes a few moments, but Olivia's eyes slowly begin to light up. Okay, that sounds a little fun. Besides, I'd hate to waste a night with you all gussied up like that. Her sultry grin grows as she eyes me up and down. I'm blushing. I can tell I'm blushing. Anyway, sorry I couldn't do the same for you. It's fine, I'll find an excuse to make you wear it later. Cute. You want to go now? Yeah, could you help me up? Sure. Thanks. Okay, that's sweet. Stand up from the bed and bring her over Olivia's wheelchair, helping her into it slowly. Let's go. Grabbing the chair from behind, I got Olivia out of the room and through the deserted townhouse. On the metro, it's strangely emptier than normal. It's just Olivia and I in the car for once. Now that I think about it, everybody is going to be at the formal, so it really is just Olivia and I tonight in general. Man, is this really okay? I get the feeling that this is one of those things that she's always going to regret. Not that I should have forced her to go or anything. Still, I should probably try to do something about the situation, but what? Doors slide open, and then they shut. The train continues. And we're now in untested waters. The train takes us to an unknown destination. Ah, okay. I getcha. That's cool. I like it. Hope it's a good one. After a few minutes, Olivia comes out of her reverie confused. Wasn't that our stop? Oh, was it? Whoops. Oh well. Oh, Inko, it's going to be hours before it loops back around. Well, we can get off at this next stop and wait for a different train, or take a taxi back, no biggie. You don't seem that surprised. You've got very green eyes in this lighting. Well, I'm looking at it like an opportunity. We can go do something neat, something neither of us are expecting now, right? Yeah, I guess. I think that would be cool, yeah. The metro starts slowing to a halt. I squeeze Olivia's hand. Adventure? Yeah, adventure. Whoa. It's the city's old-fashioned district turned tourist spot. I'd have believed that it's managed to stick around after all these years. You been here before? Dad took me once. So, what do they have around here? Just some restaurants and shops, the usual stuff that any tourist spot's gonna have. But I think there are a few small art exhibits around here too, if you want to see those. Sounds good to me. We continue walking down and admiring the district side by side. There's a few other dinosaur folk around the area, but it's not noticeably clear that they're well wrapped for the sake of the heat retention. Thick coats and puffy jackets were the primary apparel, with some added scarves and beanies to further aid in keeping warm. Though, even with it being purely for necessity, there's clearly a winter fashion scene to be taken advantage of. A small but noticeable chattering noise pauses my current train of thought. I look over at Olivia, who's doing her best to stop herself from vibrating in her chair. Only now does it dawn on me that Olivia's hoodie is the one thing that's shielding her from the frigid climate. Hold on a second. I quickly undo my coat and drape it over her. Thanks. It's worth getting my ass handed to me by Snow Miser if it means keeping us somewhat protected from the cold. Shall we? After a bit more walking, we find ourselves in front of a quaint bistro, sorry. Thinking about it, I am a bit hungry. There are a few tables inside, but the outdoor seating looks relatively open. And there's even heat lamps near each table. Nice! Gesture towards it. Olivia glances over. She considers and gives a brief nod. When we enter, we share a mutual exhale as the warm embrace of modern air conditioning welcomes us. There's no line, but the tables are all occupied. The waitress behind the counter is sympathetic to Olivia's shivering, though, and offers us the patio table beside the largest heat lamp outside. Oh, that's really cute. I like this. This is really nice. Our order of burger and fries was quickly made, and we're ushered into the warmest spot in the front of the restaurant. The warm burger and heated light invigorate Olivia. That's a weird turnaround. I hadn't realised just how bad the cold weather affected her, and I feel relieved as I watch the colour return to her scales. And as she recovers, so does her appetite. Despite the cold, several dino families filled the remaining seats, some with food, some just taking advantage of the heaters. Something going on. I poke Olivia and gesture around. She shrugs. Whoa, cool. It's Hanzo. You know him? Shh. Oh man, I forgot it's Friday night. There's always some live performances here. Just watch. Whoa. Whoosh. Whoa. Awesome. Excuse me. An elder-looking dinosaur stands out front with a microphone. He must be the ringmaster? Good evening, everyone. It's a truly magical, frosty night out. So let's warm things up just a little bit for everyone. So please, gather close and let the Ashtail clan share a little fire with everyone. And I will introduce myself. I am Firemaster Alejandro. Weirdly enough, that is not far off what I'd expect Alejandro to sound like. I assure you, tonight is a very special show. We begin with the traditional Batteria del Fuego. A drum beat starts playing from a nearby amplifier. The steady, strong beat, no doubt means as a metronome. No doubt means as a metronome for them. After a few seconds, the troupe begins dancing. Rods spun a flame, creating wheels of fire that they ran about the square. The crowd cheers as the embers sweep by them. Whoa, cool. That's a really cool shot. Like, that's really well drawn, I'm not gonna lie. The Firemaster, a grandfatherly-looking dino, is the wildest of them all, as he wields a pair of chains, the ends of which are ablaze as he spins them about with reckless abandon. The man alone is a veritable firestorm among the rest of his troupe, even going as far as to let the fireballs bounce off his body to create more exquisite flaming unique shape, bam, whoosh. All the raptors exhale in their props as the fireballs crash into the earth, creating a great gout of flame upwards in simile to a bomb blast. Fire recedes and the members of the troupe regroup, the ringleader once more taking front and center. There's applause, a lot of applause. I didn't even realize I was clapping wildly until I felt my palms sting. Thank you, thank you. His accent is thick and his tone gravely, further showing his age. For those of you who are new to us, we, the Ashtail clan, the Ashtail family, the other 9 members hoot together, blowing smaller flame pillars, have been in these mountains since time immemorial. He saunters around the open square, casually twirling his chains as though they weren't a softball-sized fire at the end of it. Generation upon generation, we have entertained visitors to Volcaldra. I, Alejandro Ashtail, am the 7th head of the family. He pauses to let the crowd take in the information and then struts back to his family. There's murmurs, and even the other performers look confused as he wraps an arm around one of the female performers and moves back in the center with her. And this is my granddaughter, Michaela. Alejandro pushes the young woman forward, a slightly taller but more lanky raptor compared to the stocky leader. She looks to be about our age. Greetings, my friends. Tonight is also a special show for another reason. It marks the 25th year I have led this group. It is quite a lot, is it not? Hard to tell when you are getting grey hairs when so much of it tends to singe right off. He pauses for a chuckle from the audience. However,
However, the sands of time stop for no one. So, that being said, it is time I step out of the spotlight and give the new generation their time to bask in it. And as I take my leave, it is a great honor for me to declare that she will be joining the ranks proper. I have taught her everything she knows. I am proud of her. So please welcome her in and expect great things from her.
Is that gonna...
For she will be inheriting the title tonight.
Okay? The entire family is whispering to one another now. This isn't staged.
Ah, Michaela, you are of age now. 25 years to this day, my own grandfather had bestowed upon me these chains of leadership on this very spot. Crowd oohs. And on this my 25th year of performing, I find that you are ready, my granddaughter.
The chains finally stop spinning. Alejandro now holding and presenting them to the crowd. And then his granddaughter.
Go on, the crowd. He awaits.
Michaela hesitates, her hand shying away from the chain, as though it would burn her. I mean, she looks nervous.
Grandpa, this is... Up. I know you are ready for this, sweetie.
He looks her in the eye, and his once bombastic tone is now more soothing.
You have devoted your life to our traditions, absorbing all of the lessons in earnest. You have that fire inside you, just like the fire that I am giving to you now.
This is going to hit too hard. This is going to hit Olivia too close to home, I think. The Fire Master turns to the crowd with a gigantic grin, his voice larger than life.
Do you agree, my friends?
A thunder of cheers and clapping echo, the crowd fully invested in the family ritual taking place. Some start chanting her name, and soon enough even Olivia and I are chanting with them. Oh no, Olivia's chanting too. Michaela, Michaela. Her voice is invigorator. Nice.
Yes, Michaela, now go. It is your show to run now.
The old diner meanders back with the rest of the family, taking up Michaela's abandoned baton before taking a seat amongst the crowd near us.
Ah! My friends, with great honor, as the 8th head of the Ashtails.
The other 8 performers once more exhale tall pillars of flame.
Whoa, cool. Let the show continue.
Okay, this is so cool. I'm sorry. This is one of the best ones so far. It's so I'm invested. Like I'm there. You know what I mean? Whoa, that's really cool. Whoa, hey, what was that? Why am I looking like that? What? What was what? Your smile just folded. I saw it. In the corner of my eye. What's up? In the corner of my eye. What's up? Aren't you observant? I just feel for him a bit. The Fire Master? Why? In a way, it's kind of sad. The great Alejandro will retire and his granddaughter will take his place. What's he gonna be doing with the rest of his life? He loves his job and he just retired. He's never going to do it again. He's going to enter his twilight years and know the best is behind him. Is that what you think? It's what I worry about. Olivia looks back at the show. The newest member dances elegantly. Whoa. The performers laugh and hoot in the square with the new leader of the troupe. Compared to her grandfather, she's far more energetic. Her flourishes and sweeps are far faster than Alejandro's. The Fire Master claps along and laughs to himself, giving reassuring thumbs up. Olivia looks to the old man, lost in thought. Well, maybe there's a little truth there, but, I mean, look at him. Does he look sad? No, he looks like it's the best day of his life. He's really happy for his granddaughter. I don't know why we got a very big close-up of Olivia now, but okay. His granddaughter that he taught everything she knows. Everything he learned from his father. One day the torch was passed to him, and he upheld that legacy he inherited for years and years. He had an amazing career, and he raised her so he could trust her. And now he's ready to do all that herself. She's ready to do all that herself, yeah. Again, it's a matter of trust. You don't think someone as old as he isn't able to tell. You don't think someone as old as he is able to tell? It's like an old tradition, you know. Only a poet could appoint another poet. Things change, people change, but a talent or a craft, it has to be passed down, or else even the little things become impossible to do. Alejandro knew his craft well enough to perform for 25 years, and look at Michaela. He's performing just as well as he did. He knows better than us, Inko, so I don't think he's wrong for wanting to pass out on his legacy. To pass along everything you know like that to someone you love. It's to grant the person their purpose. That's why he's happy. Life's full of uncertainties. To raise someone up to take your place is one of the biggest challenges. Moving forward with no fear or of the future at all, making it so even the apprentice can become a master and pass on what she knows just the same. That biggest challenge turns into a great blessing, to keep going even when it burns. Always moving to a final bit. Okay, point made, and he won. I wipe a tear from her eye. She leans into my hand. Somewhere in there, something changed. He started referring to two people. I want to tell her. Wait. Yeah, but she knows. I think I'm ready. Inko. Ah, what? Inko. I got it! You got what? I really can't explain it right now. It's more of a feeling. It's like a flame. We need to get back. What are you waiting for? Let's go! She yanks my arm and starts burning rubber towards the direction we came from. Olivia, go where? The formal, dummy! What? He races off back toward the metro station before I can finish my question. Wait, the eulogy? Is there still time? It's almost 9. There's time. We can make it. We can make it. Do we run back to get your dress? Olivia stops and skids to face me. It's the other way. We can. Both our heads jerk sideways to the boutique we stopped in front of. Our hearts skip a beat in the distance, the familiar sound of the metro's arrival. We have maybe a minute. You got $200? Merry Christmas. You got $200. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Come on. What kind of dress do you want? I don't know anything about dresses. Shit, okay, what's your favorite color? Green. What the fuck do you think? Of course it is. Shut up. You know this fashion shit. You pick something. Okay, this is a little... Yes, it's beautiful. I'll take it. Sorry about that. Keep the change. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Oh, I'm still on bar scene. My bad. Thank you. I managed to throw myself inside before the door could close on my foot. I slide Olivia to the side and stop myself on the armrest of the opposing seats. I'm left breathless. The heck are you out of breath for? It's tense! You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I finish catching my breath and I sit on the seat normally. Olivia moves into her spot and keeps struggling to put her dress on. She tosses me her hoodie. How does this even work? Olivia waves the kimono around like a signal flag, confused as to what goes where. Here, let me help you out. I bought a smoking jacket a while back. Shouldn't be too dissimilar to wearing one of these, I think. A smoking jacket? I didn't think you smoke. I don't, just thought it would be cool to have. After making... Yeah, okay. Oh! What? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love that. She looks really good in it too. Dude, that's awesome. Well, how do I look? Take a good look at Olivia in her dress. Even though it was at the last minute, she still manages to take my breath away. You look beautiful. You're just saying that. I am, and it's the truth. Wait, do you still have the tickets? I reach in my back pocket and pull them out, offering her to see. She takes one and stares at it intensely in her hand as though it were gold. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. He glances up at the terminal 9:30. We can make it. It'll be close. The speech might go over a bit, over the limit, but we can make it in the last minute. Okay? Inko. I glance over. She offers a hand and I take it. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you. Ah. I gently grasp her hand for the rest of the metro ride. Chatter of milling couples enters cars or walking past us to the metro. The pace slows to a walk. We can't have been that late, could we? There should have been a few minutes to spare. There should be. As more couples trickle out the door, a tired figure stands at the door. It's Ben. He's holding the door open for a few more couples. I stop in front of him, and when he notices us, he stops and stares. Ben, what? What are you two doing here? It's over. Go home. We need to do cleanup. But the formal, it ends at 10. Ben raises an eyebrow. Everyone should still be in there, just getting ready to leave. I peek past Ben. The place is nearly empty. Oh, no. We needed to be out by 10. It's 2 minutes past. No. Look, Ben, it took some time, but trust me, we got it. We can call everyone back, use a speaker, something. Let Olivia do a last-minute speech. Last-minute speech? You fucking kidding me? Olivia, you made a commitment. You failed. Oh, again. Ah. Like always, you throw this pity party for yourself and someone else has to pick up your slack. You couldn't even drop the act for Idacon. Oh. Well then, Olivia, you won. You abandoned Idacon so you could run away with your boyfriend and pretend nothing ever happened. Congrats. Dude, holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? I get up in his face. Olivia tugs softly on my sleeve to pull me back. He sighs. I'm not getting worked up over this. You got a speech? Okay, let me hear it. I'll be your audience, No. Thrilling. I moved to tears. Ben, what's going into you? Nothing. Leave me be for the night, okay? And Olivia. And Olivia, stop looking at me like that. Takes a step back and lets the door close. Oh. I feel Olivia's consistent tug on my sleeve. A deep exhale. It's not worth it. I was so excited before. It's like someone clipped her wings. Someone. I'm not letting that guy live this down. A heavy gloom hangs over her head. Sitting silently in the empty car with her, any previous words I had to help are simply gone. Instead, I lean closer to her, my hand finding one of hers that's pulled up tightly in a dress. Right, okay. My fingers softly unwrap hers, carefully disentangling them from the soft cloth in her grip. Her head tilts upright, just enough that I can see the fresh tears falling down her cheeks. Once more, I take her face in my hand, my thumb wiping away one track of tears from her. A sorrowful smile spreads across her lips, small and feeble on the verge of breaking. Rising from the seat just enough, I bring myself closer. Another hug? The hug is awkward and shaky from the rocking of the train car, but I keep tight hold of her, cradling her head against my chest. Olivia's tears soak into my jacket, already ruined from our failed attempt to get to the formal. I couldn't care less for the damn thing, though. All that matters right now is being here for Olivia. Yeah. Oh, we were at yours, okay. My front door opens easily enough as I slowly wheel Olivia into my home. I don't know who is more tired, but I know for a fact I'm in need of a change of clothes. Olivia? She simply responds with a non-committal grunt. I need to change out of this. With a gentle sigh, I set Olivia's hoodie on her lap. I'll take you to the guest room so you can change too, okay? Just grunts. Oh, man. Oh. Inko? What? Ah! Wham. Ow. The cool hardwood floor of cool hardwood of my floor feels amazing on my scalding hot back, even if my tailbone feels bruised. Olivia is kneeling in my doorway, back in her usual hoodie. Seeing her concerned look helps to dull the pain. I'm fine. Good. She shuffles further into my room, her eyes roving over my walls thoroughly. I consider standing, but my legs could use some reprieve. So I simply reach for a clean shirt I'd had set aside and slide it on swiftly. Nice room. Thanks. My knees ache terribly as I shuffle after Olivia, uncaring about how it may ruin my dress slacks. Olivia plants herself at the foot of my bed, and I take the spot right next to her. Her hand finds mine immediately, and her other head lands on my shoulder. At least she's with us, you know? We simply sit and relax like that. The stress from it all oozes off me as Olivia nuzzles against me. It's an odd sort of silent serenity that settles on us. No sound at all, except for her breathing. Each puff of air taking with it more and more of our worldly troubles. Inko? Her voice is soft and steady. I'm sorry. About tonight. It's all my fault. I lean my head against hers and shake it with rejection of her statement. Fine, Olivia. I don't blame you for anything Ben said. But if I had realized sooner, shake my head again. What matters is you figured it out. I'm sure that Mr. Idacon, her breathing hitches at his name. I mean, you understand what's important. Yeah? Her head bob of agreement presses her silky hair against my cheek. What matters now is that we're together and enjoying the rest of the night, okay? Bobs her head again, and I can feel her anxious sigh escape her. So what do you want to do? Watch movies, or maybe I can show you some photos, or Inko? Pause to hear out what she wants. I'd just like to stay here with you. Of course. Another pause. But, what is it? Just name it, Olivia, and I'll do my best. Well, could you turn the lights off? Those lights? The ones with the switch all the way back at my doorway? My legs are practically cinder blocks now with how heavy they feel. But if it's what she wants, of course. I'm just... The music... Sorry, the music is the reason I'm a bit sort of, you know? Olivia? The stars, Inko. Stars? In the dim moonlight filtering into my room, I can see Olivia's head turned towards my windows. Huh? No wonder they made the suburbs out here. Oh, I didn't mean to switch back, my bad. Olivia shifts back to her knees and moves to my window. Wow. You like stargazing? My dad used to take me out. The nebulas I saw back then, those colors. They've always stuck with me, swirling around in my thoughts. Managing the steps needed to reach the window, I stand next to Olivia and look through the window. The clear night with the moon only a quarter waning. I had never considered it, but these new suburbs don't have too much light pollution. Unlike Olivia's neighborhood. How long has it been since she's seen a night sky like this? Hey, Olivia. Huh? Would you like a better view of the sky here? On my tripod and search my desk for my biggest camera lens. After some practice setup, the camera is pointed out my window aimed at the cosmos above, and the whole thing is connected to my computer. Presto, your very own observatory. The screen fills with a beautiful high-definition feed from the camera. I slide in the computer chair to show Olivia. Whoa! Want to come see? I move to get out of the chair so she can have a turn. But in a flash of movement betraying her tired exterior, Olivia forces herself into the chair right on my legs. Big heavy dino girl sat on your lap. Feeling her weight presses into me is... nice. Okay. You say so. It's really nice. I carefully aim the tripod bit by bit, aiming at the various lights in the sky. I should paint something like this sometime. I bet it'd be really pretty. I don't think I could do it justice. You don't think so? I'd like to see you give it a shot. I catch something in the stream for just a second. Hold it. Loading now, I know... Whoa, is that... I think it is. Shooting star up close for us to see. Nobody else in the city gets to see this. You want to make a wish? Olivia thinks to herself and turns her head back to me. You saw it first. Those are the rules. Alright. Wish. Okay, think fast. All things turn out okay. Ah. My arms wrapping around her midriff, holding her as close as possible. It's how we spent the night together. Just us and the stars, nothing else in the world. The purr reverberating from Olivia through my chest slowly soothed us both to sleep. Yes, that wish is coming true. A month has passed since that night. I held Olivia, she held me, and things were okay just for a while. After everything she'd been through, Olivia needed something to help lift the burdening weight from her shoulders. Thankfully, the next day marked the beginning of winter break, and we ended up spending most of it together. Most of the time, it was just hanging out with each other's houses, watching shows and playing games. She even taught me how to get guts to perform tricks. It was simplistic, but those intimate moments with her were memories I'll cherish as long as we live. Livy's in her room. Vinny, stay focused. Thanks, Vinny. I ruffle the little dino's hair as I pass it by. That's cute. Pushing through my girlfriend's bedroom door, I come to see her. Gow, look at me. It's perfectly fine for me to ignore your iframes and one-shot you with some bullshit oversized turd-looking sword. Raging once again in one of her laptop games. Yeah. If it makes you angry, why don't you switch to another game? No, I'm almost enjoying my anger. Oh. She snorts and shuts the game off, twisting around so I can hug her on the bed. I allow my backpack to drop to the floor and set one of the overpacked folders on Olivia's lap. She groans and flops backwards. Come on, Inko, it's Friday. It's Thursday, actually. That isn't coursework, though. Olivia sits back up and checks the folder. And what is it? Oh, these! Leaning over, I pull out her actual actual classwork from my backpack and set the sheets on her lap. Yeah, it's really starting to pile up. It's a bit of work getting your teachers to pass the stuff along to me. There's probably a week's worth of stuff for this time. Groovy. Do we really need to? Yes. Yes? Come on, I know most of this stuff, so it'll be a cinch. Get the first assignment out and use the binder. Okay, well, we're just doing homework together, essentially. I miss you at school. It's not the same without you around. School's been back in session for nearly a month now. At first, Olivia was eager to return. Then she just skipped a day. Then 2 days in a week. This entire last week, she's just been absent. Ever since that night, she just lost more and more motivation to graduate. There's the least I can do to try to stop it. I'm willing to help her here. Damien and Liz miss you too. Sorry, I'll probably go tomorrow. Probably. Olivia, I'm worried for you. You're right at the finish line. It scares me seeing you get senioritis like this. Not senioritis. Well, it sort of is. She does a little hand gesture and sighs. I just don't see the point. Nothing I'm going to do benefits from a high school diploma. Right? I don't think that's true. You can't be too sure of anything. Olivia blows air out of her nose. I place a hand on Olivia's shoulder. Please, Olivia, just do this for me. Stares back, a twinge of fear in her eyes. Alright. Just for you. I'll consider it. Thanks. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. About halfway in and an hour later, there's a loud knock at the door. That doesn't sound like anyone here's knock. You can tell? Yeah. Open the door. Is it Mr. Ferris? Oh, it's Twat Boy. Hey, Inko. Instantly, my enthusiasm is drained. What is it? Starting to shiver in the freezing huddling. Look, Inko, can I come in for a moment? No. What do you want? Listen, I know things didn't go well when we last talked. We didn't leave on good terms. I'm here because of Olivia. Why is she not coming to school? None of your business. She needs to keep her grades up. I feel my lips instinctively curl my expression into a grimace. What? Fuck off, dude. No, this is serious. Why the hell do you think this is something you need to be involved with? I'm working on it. Are you? She's about to lose her eligibility for graduation. She's going to flunk out. My fingers dig into the wood of the doorway. I had figured, but she hasn't missed that many. Olivia's completed all the assignments, and how close? Dangerously close. Close enough that I got the memo. What do I do then? We need to convince her to go back. Some people keep letting her get away with it by handing her pity points, but there should be no excuse when the situation is this dire. What do you mean by some people? Nico, it's obvious that you're only encouraging her to fall further into the abyss. If you keep enabling her to slack off, she's never going to improve. You have to know on some level. I know you know I'm right. So if you're not going to do anything about it in a meaningful way, then I'll tell her myself. Ben has the audacity to try and walk past me, but I shut him down with a firm hand to his chest. Why can't you get the idea, Ben? Olivia wants nothing to do with you. I'm trying to do what's best for her. Ben starts yelling at near the top of his lungs. Olivia, please just hear me out. I'm trying to help. Ben, stop. Just let me talk. Just let me talk to you. Stop. Stay away from us before you make things even worse. Ben stands there, unable to form any more words for a while. I can't either. You psycho. Oh. Damn. Outside Olivia's room, I dread turning the doorknob. If I'm lucky, she's just cranked up the music that whole time and thinks that was just a delivery. It's a nice little fantasy. I know better than that, though. The music's already turned off. She turned it down when I opened the door. I sigh and open up. Oh, dickhead. Olivia's huddled on the bed, holding her knees tight. All my work is crumpled and torn, cast aside off her bed. Damn it. I was close. Olivia? Sorry. I can't. Fucking God! Okay. I want Ben to be punched at this point. Look, Ben wasn't so bad. It's weird, right? Because it's worked in reverse. The better the endings have been, the more of a dickhead Ben's been. I kind of find that funny. Like, in the first one, Ben was kind of a homie a bit. You know, he'd come up with notes and stuff. He was alright. Like, Ben was alright. Up until now. Damn, the rest of the school year's a blur to me. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. Didn't even hit me that I was graduating until the day finally came. I finally arrived at my flat. It's a smaller, cozy place. Not that I can't afford something more luxurious. It's just something that spoke to Olivia and I. Oh, you are with Olivia? Okay. Shift the car into the park and pull the key from the ignition, sighing in relief. Oh, that's kind of nice. Small staircase later, and I'm at the front door, unlocking it quietly and stepping inside. It's quiet as usual. Olivia's usually working around this time too. Partly push the door open. Hey, sweet. Okay, it's not the worst. She sat quietly in front of a drawing tablet, carefully painting a dramatic landscape. The colours of the digital scene shine off her visage, tinting her gentle smile with all sorts of exotic colours. I caught her at a good time. She looks stunning. Seeing her hard work combined with the ambient lighting in the room is a painting all its own. Ah. She waves to me and mouths out a silent message. I make club sandwiches. Yours is in the fridge. I return a thumbs up. I'll be out in a minute. Let me wrap up here. Gonna shut the door to not make a sound. Sorry about that, guys. I need to start wrapping up soon, so... Oh, is she on like a Discord call? So the toy will invading my soul back. Okay. Maybe I should be done with her stream. Oh, she's streaming. She's a streamer. Okay. Nice. I should rent a movie or something. Excuse me. Before I take the first bite of my sandwich, the bedroom door creaks open. Hi. In the corner of my eye, I watch as my girlfriend tries to surreptitiously sneak towards me on hands and knees. Pretending not to notice her, I chew on delicious sandwich meat until I feel a sharp tug on my wrist. Her jaw is wrapped around it, gently numbing on my limb. That's so cute. Oh, this is so cute. She lets go once I look at her, and I keep my hand held out so she can take it. Once she does, it's a simple matter of drawing her up onto the couch beside me. She sniffs the air and follows the smell of my club, which she also nips at. Hey, give me some. One bite. Ah, one human bite. Yeah, she crunches off the other end, and I follow up with my next bite. That's so cute. It's good. Olivia's cooking is always wonderful. She's definitely upset about something. Hey, something got you down? Seem low energy. Nah, don't worry about it. Just some heckler when I was wrapping up the stream. Don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. How was your day? Oh, man. It was nuts. Barely had time to finish the assignments to avoid homework. Like all the other students, we're in a rush too. Stupid, yeah, okay. Pretty exhausting day. And some prick rear-ended me with his pickup. Ugh. But I did get my schedule cleared. The spring break is all ours. Aw, nice. How was your day? Oh, I, just streamed. All day? Nice. Have you, reached 5,000 followers? Yeah, I did. Oh, she's doing better than me. Fuck. Damn, I should do art. I should get back into doing art. That's nice. Hopefully, her career finally takes off soon. Truthfully, I worry for her a bit. Oh, yeah? I was thinking we could arrange a day out sometime, go on a little vacation during the break. Oh, yeah? Yeah, does that sound like fun? Come on, we need to get out more. I went out last week. Okay, I get your point. Yeah, it sounds fun. Where do you want to go? Park maybe? I still don't know what's around here. And there's a few public parks around. It'll be, like when it was when we saw the bluffs. Oh, you know what? We haven't ever gone back to Volcaldera. We live in Volcaldera, you dork. I'm in the city. We should go check it out. I bet the Paynes would love to have us over. Olivia flinches. What do you say? Little trip down memory lane? I don't want the Paynes to see me yet. Why not? When I left, I didn't leave on the best of forms. I could tell they were unsure if I'd ever make something of myself and make things work out for me. Heck, I wanted to prove I could before I left. But now it's been a whole year, and what do I have to show? Dude, I've been there. I get that, totally. I've actually had to move back to my parents. I moved out, made a difference for myself, lived away for 2 years with a friend, and I've had to move back. Shit happens, you know? Would Randy or Sophia care? Well, come on, we both know they'd just love to see you again. Her fidgeting eases and a smile creeps slowly on her lips. Yeah, I guess. I'll shoot them a text later, okay? Looks up and nods happily. After that, then, I don't know. How about camping? I can look into local campsites. That sounds nice, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Inko. For what? Well, my arm wrapped around her shoulders pulled her close as possible. For everything. With a derisive snort, I shake my head. You haven't done anything to be sorry for, Olivia. Exactly, I've done nothing. Even in the duskiness of the room, I can see her hurt-filled eyes. I plant the most chaste of kisses on her nose, eliciting a giggle from her. Oh, I wouldn't say that. You've done so much more than you know. For me, goes unsaid. But Olivia gets the message and her head sinks into my chest. I kind of wanted to take a trip down memory lane. Memory lane, got it. Got the directions? Now in the driver's seat, Olivia has her phone out and connected to the car's older radio. The old financial district first, then. As we pass through a congested section of downtown, Olivia lowers the music and speaks up. Inko? What is it? That building. The one right there? I think the way I see she's pointing. I see an older building that's vaguely familiar. After I squinted it for way too long, Olivia supplies the answer. It's the old arcade. Her voice is low. Taking a closer look at the building, I finally realized why I couldn't recognize it. The paint looks fresh and there's a different sign above it. Oh, it must have been bought by someone. Yeah. Do you want to check it out? We've got the whole day after all. With the heavy traffic on the main road, Olivia has the time to consider deeply. Finally, she sighs and shakes her head. It's too early anyway. In fact, I think it's too early for old Tone too. I doubt anything interesting will be open. Oh, well, any other places you want to see then? The light ahead finally changes as we start going down the street again. I'd like to see the bluffs, actually. It might look nice early in the morning. That is a bit more of a drive, in a totally different direction, but sounds good. Turning the steering wheel to the side, the car starts down the another side of the road towards the highway. You excited to go hiking again? Hiking? I mean, we don't have to walk the entire thing, do we? I just figured it'd be nice to do it again. As I pressed the word exercise from my mind. It'd be nice to recreate our first real day. Yeah, it would. Oh wow, I didn't even recognize we were here, where we were. Can we stop and visit? It's a Saturday. It might still be open. There's clubs on Saturday. There are some cars in the parking lot. However, seeing Olivia become so adamant about wanting to check out the school after everything that happened last year. Give it a shot then. Olivia hesitates, hovering her hand just above the door handle. She pushes it in the cool air-conditioned breeze. Yeah. Familiar scent of the facility. Inside, it looks just like how we left it. Excuse me. Is it really okay for us to be here? Olivia glances around nervously and shrugs. I don't know why I don't know why we wouldn't. Scalar! Well, normally students are supposed to call ahead or wait for a reunion. Olivia jumps. Mrs. Scalar? Hello, you two. What brings you back to St. Hammond? Ah, well, it's spring break for me, and we wanted to take the day and just to go around. I see, Mr. No... Inko. And are you on break too, Olivia? Her silver eyes cast downward for a moment. Olivia? Yeah, on break too, Miss Scalar. The older woman's gaze shifts between Olivia and I. I see. Well then. With a sigh, the principal turns and starts heading down the hall. Come on, you two. You two will need visitor passes then. Olivia doesn't budge. Olivia? I don't think she heard me. Taking Olivia's handlebars, I move to catch up with Miss Scalar. Everything looks like I remember it. The hallways, lockers, even the posters. It's only been a year, Inko. Give it some time, at least. What do you mean? We turn and enter the hallway that's permanently ingrained in my memories. The gala. Well, the district's currently looking over a proposal we'd submitted. Hopefully St. Hammond will have a brand new wing in the coming years. Oh, for more classrooms then? Something like that. The administration felt that we should have a dedicated area for the extracurricular classes. St. Hammond's was always focused on the arts, so that means it's an art wing? She nods and enters her office. After a moment, she comes back with a clipboard and some large name tapes. But now, just sign this. Don't worry about disturbing any clubs today. There's only the tabletop games club in the library. Fill out the sheet for both Olivia and I hand the clipboard back. Before Miss Scalar returns to her office though she kneels before Olivia. And Miss Halford? The voice surprises Olivia and her head tilts back up to look at the principal. Yes? I hope this break helps you with whatever's on your mind. You may not be an official alumni, but you are a former student of St. Hammond. Before Olivia can respond, Mrs. Scalar stands upright and re-enters her office. So, what now? Glances down at the halls left and right. I want to sit on my old spot. At Ideken's class. Olivia lets go of my wrist with her tail and starts moving herself along. I follow closely, remaining silent so I don't break her focus. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't think this far ahead. We don't have the key, do we? If you need, I can carry you up. Olivia reaches into her chair pocket and pulls it out. She still had it. The elevator door slides open like it always has for us. The elevator key. That's cute. It's still here. Olivia's finger is tracing something. There's a little indent on her wooden desk. The one she used as an inkwell. How'd you ever get away with doing that? The teacher was cool with it. She smiles. Both stare in front of the classroom. It's like the two of us showed up early for the day. And any minute now, an energetic terror will waltz in, dramatically flapping his wings. Aww. After a while, she speaks up. You ready? Are you? Looks over with a slight smile. Yeah. A plaque. Oh. Her landscape has gone. In its place, a plaque. Oh. Olivia gently rolls up to the glass case. I step aside for her. It holds an etched stone slab and several photographs illuminated by dim yellow lights, surrounded by all the award-winning works of art by his students. And etched into the top of the polished stone lies his name in Boston gold leaf. Mr. Trent Ideken. Olivia's hands clasp over her mouth. Olivia, are you? She shakes her head and lets her hands drop to her lap. Inko. Olivia rolls back to the front office. Inside, Principal Scaler looks up from a sheet while she was filling out. Ah, done with your sightseeing already? Though her tone is shaky, Olivia smiles and nods. Yes, Mr. Scaler, right. Olivia wheels to her desk. They share a look, though I can't see what Olivia is doing from the entryway. But the principal, I see her face fall into a saddened frown. They're whispering, and Miss Scaler's eyes are even getting misty. Oh, she wipes her face and nods, taking a blank sheet from her desk and writing on it. Olivia accepts the paper. Thank you, Miss Scaler. Of course, and Scaler's frown transformed into a simple smile. I'll always be here at St. Hammond if you ever wish to talk, Olivia. That goes for you as well, Inko. Right, thanks, Miss Scaler. Oh, Olivia turns and leaves the office, wheeling past me. Hey, Olivia, what's up? Doesn't respond, instead heading straight for the school's exit. Following after her, I finally catch a glimpse of Olivia's face. Her face is set with determination. I have to move ahead and hold the doors open for Olivia, who beelines straight for our parked car. Olivia, wait up. Finally stops next to the passenger door and turns to me. What's going on? Sophia isn't expecting us for another hour. Good. We have time then. Time? You want to go somewhere else? Yes, I need... Her voice hitches, but she still forces the words out. I need to go see him. See who? She thrusts the paper towards me for me to read. Oh. Is it his grave? Oh, man. How are we going to find it here? I don't know, let's just start. I should have asked for more details. Don't worry, we have time. Push Olivia along the gravel trails. God, that's rows and rows of graves. Or on rare occasions, a small mausoleum. Without the plot number, we have to scan over each tombstone carefully. There, I think it's that one. It's a similar plaque to the one at the school. Instead of engraved gold letters, it's simply carved into the stone. Olivia holds her hand out for a bit and lets it fall back into her lap. We found it. For a while, we rest in silence, just looking at the inscription on it. His teachings will continue into the new generation. I'm startled when Olivia pushes herself out of her wheelchair. She kneels before the small tombstone, and I move to kneel beside her. Oh, Olivia? I'm fine. I want to finally tell him, Inko. It takes me only a moment to recall what she's referring to. Nearly a year ago, a night that invades my dreams from time to time. A nod, lying a hand on her shoulder in solidarity. All right, Olivia. She looks at me and smiles a very fragile smile. Then it begins. Hey, Torres, welcome in. Mr. Ideken, you were a lot of things for me. You taught me so much, everything I know when it comes to art. You tried to teach me about myself, show me a way to live my life that was better than how I was back then. It used to grate on me when you would lecture me about my feelings, but... Ah, I know you did it because you gave a damn. You gave a damn about me and everyone around you. Even when I was being stupid and trying to hide from everything. You came into my life and showed that the world wasn't as bad as I saw it. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Olivia's eyes turn to me and I can see the tears flowing freely down her cheeks and over her shaky smile. You were right about him too, Mr. Ideken. I'm grateful to have had you as my mentor. I promise from now on to you and everyone that I'll live my life unshackled by doubt and fear. Like you had always taught me to. Thank you, Mr. Ideken. Olivia sits back. I hate to think of, God, how all of, okay. I hate to think of how all that was weighing on her this whole time. Yep, coming out there. But it's all gone now. And thank you, Inko. I know it's been hard, and you've done so much for me. I promise I'll get better. I promise I'll be someone worth it all. Wow. I shut my eyes and move in to hug Olivia. Thank you so much for giving me the time. I love you. Oh. Get better. Damn, what an ending. Legitimately, that was a great one.